Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Puck Drops here. This is Peter Fliffen. I literally just came out of class. Literally just ended. And we have a very interesting game. Don't have hockey. It is not hockey. It is college basketball. The Big Ten tournament. So it doesn't really matter. It's not March Madness, but it does help your resume if you're a bubble team like Maryland or if you're one of the top teams in the country like Michigan. And Maryland was playing so well in this game. Really, the Michigan missed a ton of three-pointers. Maryland kept on scoring, but then they missed a few baskets. Michigan came back, hit a few threes, got it going, and with 5 seconds left in the first half, the Wolverines, who never had the lead, took the lead for the first time. They're going to enter the second half with the lead, which is awesome. And right now, right now, Michigan trying to advance to the semifinals on Saturday of the Big Ten tournament. So there's that's that. But right now we're in half. So I missed the first half because of class. I would have started at 11:30, but I couldn't have because of class, and it was important to be in the class. It was a weird class, though. We talked about some weird stuff. But we were done. I was actually able to have the TV on the whole time, so I just muted the TV, and I was able to watch some of the game. And Michigan has a 40-38 lead at the end of the first half. Nick Dowd, 2 goals. Yeah, who was that against last night? Philadelphia, that's right, the Flyers. Capitals and good. While we're doing that, let's review some of the NHL standings so far. The NHL standings, obviously, Detroit with a titanic win. And here we go. So for the East Division, and also, yes, the Red Wings, that was the first regulation win against the Tampa Bay Lightning at home or on the road since November 2015. And also, 6:50 left in halftime. Also, take a look. Ohio State right now, GDD Gaming, if you're here, right now is a 38-31 lead so far. Or no, I think these are the games before. Not sure what, but there'll be games later on today as they get ready for the semifinals. Ohio State right now up by 5 against Minnesota. Or actually, no, they haven't played yet. Excuse me. They were showing it earlier against Minnesota. It's going to be Ohio State, and it's going to be Purdue. That's a big game there. But here, Michigan, who was outplayed for almost the whole half, has a 2-point lead going into the second. Yeah. Oh, you're a Bruins fan? Oh, yeah, Bruins are good. I'm a Devils fan, so the Devils are better than the Sabres, but not by much. Anyway, in the East, the Islanders lead the East Division with 38 points. In fact, they have vaulted ahead. They are vaulted into third in the league with points behind Carolina and Toronto. The Capitals, second in the division, 2 points behind them with 36 points. Pittsburgh has vaulted to third with 33, and the Bruins fall in the fourth with 32 points. And the fifth spot belongs to Philadelphia, got 29. And sixth, the Rangers with 23. Seventh, the Devils with 19. And eighth, obviously, last in the league, the Sabres with 16. In the Central, holding the best record in the Eastern Conference, Carolina, with 39 points. They lead. Then point behind them, Tampa with 38. Florida also has 38, third behind them. And Chicago, fourth with 33 points. And they are 7 points ahead of the closest team. Fifth, Columbus with 26 points. Then Nashville up with sixth with 23. Dallas with 21. And seventh and last in the division with the Red Wings with 20. In the North, Toronto, who has the best record in the NHL with 40 points. Behind them, Winnipeg with 34. Edmonton with 34 as well. They're both tied. Winnipeg, though, is the 2 spot. Montreal is 4th in the North with 31 points. Ahead of Calgary at 5th with 27. Vancouver in 6th with 26. And Ottawa 7th with 19. Ottawa and Buffalo, Ottawa having the worst record in the Western Conference and the second worst record in hockey behind Buffalo. In the West Division, Vegas, they have 33 points. They have a 1-point lead for the West Division over St. Louis. The Blues second with 32 points. The Wild third with 31 points. The Avalanche fourth with 30 points. I mean, the Avs are 3 points away from the lead in the division. It's all close, 1 by 1 point at each spot. 2 points behind a playoff spot is LA with 28 points. Same for Arizona. In 7th is Anaheim with 22. And last in the division are the Sharks with 21 points. Yeah, they're playing. Yeah. Oh, the game between Ohio State and Michigan actually on Sunday for college hockey, but Michigan's not my college hockey team. That's Harvard, and I'm not going to stream college hockey. I will stream NHL, though. But here we go. We're going back to commercial, and the second half is upon us for Michigan and Ohio State. My favorite college basketball team is out. They lost the ACC first round. BC. Okay. Boston College? Yeah, I'm probably Boston College.
At CDW, we get it's hard to keep employees productive when their work and home lives are busier than ever.
Go Caps. I'm assuming your favorite team is no, I don't really like Notre Dame. One of my coaches for my basketball league, though, is a big Notre Dame fan, so we joke about that.
Perfect. Because this guy needs a little work. For technology that moves you forward, trust Lenovo and IT orchestration by CDW. No matter how early you're up or how late you're running, when you start your day at Speedway, we've got what you need to have a good morning. We've got it hot. We've got it cold. We've got it sprinkled. We've got it ready. No matter where you're heading or what you're craving, we're here to make your morning a little better. Because when you get off to a better start, you go on to a better day. The bacon double stack is back in the biggie bag. All these come from
Go Caps. When do Bruins play? I think they play today. I'm not sure. They either play today or tomorrow. It's soon. They don't play today. In fact, there's a lot of late games. The earliest puck drops are at 8 o'clock in St. Paul and in St. Louis. 2 huge division matchups, 1 versus number 2 in St. Louis between the Knights and the Blues, and the Coyotes and the Wild. And a 10 and 2 9s, 1 in Edmonton, 1 in Colorado, Denver, and then the 10, the nightcap is in Anaheim, Sharks and Ducks. So there, no Bruins play today. In fact, no Eastern Conference team plays today. There's 1 matchup in the North Division, and everybody else is battling from the West Division. So a lot of Western Conference hockey today. But the Bruins play tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern at home against the New York Rangers. Here we go. We are back for the quarterfinals of the Big Ten tournament. And we're here in Indianapolis for the Big Ten. Obviously, the Michigan And Wolverines trying to move on to regardless, they'll probably be a high seed. They'll probably be a high seed of in the actual tournament, the NCAA March Madness. But this is a team that's expected to win it all for Michigan. And if Michigan can win this tournament, there's no way they don't win a 1 seed. They've only lost 3 games in the regular season, and one of them happened the other day. So they went a whole few weeks without losing a game. Pretty incredible stuff there. So as we said, it's 40-38 to start this, and Morcell will be up there for Maryland. They'll bring it in. Just right at the corner, there's Ayala. Looks for Breedenhack. Back over for Dickinson, and then they'll keep on passing the ball around at the three-point line. And now, a turnover against Michigan. Okay, I guess it was a travel. Yeah, they called a travel, and Maryland to bring it up. Ayala. You can hear the Michigan bench shouting defense. Maryland trying to go and tie this game again. Holds out for a 3 and just drop it back to the corner. Driving in front, a power layup, and they score. Just like that, Maryland ties it at 40. Darryl Mosel with the points. Michigan to go bring this up again. Throwing it in front. Back to the three-point line, pass in front, over, layup, they score! It is 42-40 Michigan. They get right back in the lead. Just like that, what a powerful way to get in front. Hunter Dickinson, the freshman. Run it out again on a 3. This bobbled and rebounded. It went off the fingers of a Wolverine, off of Dickinson's fingers. It will be Maryland ball still, but here's the play. Went over to Dickinson, made the power move, and over a guy that, is almost his exact size, a little smaller, but still very athletic, and he was able to make the power push through. Rust over for a long drive. Oh, and a rebound there. He missed the three-pointer. And Michigan to bring it up. Spinning it through as a floater. This will bounce out. Dickinson trying to get the rebound. And he got his own rebound. And here's Michigan to bring it up again. That's Mike Smith. He's been really good. So many assists. Their top scorer for the Wolverines. Smith hands it off. Brought out for Livers. Isaiah Livers. Back to Smith. He shoots. He scores. Mike Smith. And Michigan by 4 early in this second half. Run out again. And still they go at it. 8 points, 9 assists for Mike Smith. And a rebound again. Maryland moves that through, and it is going to be Mosel again. So it's a 2-point deficit for the Terrapins. Here's Smith. Hands it off to Livers. Isaiah Livers. Back in. Looking to Dickinson. Dickinson, power move and score! Back up by 4 go the Wolverines. Maryland really battled in this game, but Michigan is pulling out the stops. Their talent is showing in their depth. And back off again. A three-pointer. In and out and rebounded back by Dickinson. Now it is the Terrapins that are missing their three-pointers. Back over to Dickinson. Dickinson powers it again and missed right there. That layup is rebounded by Maryland. They'll bring it out again. 3-point shot by Scott. And that's a brick. Taken out by Dickinson with the rebound. Hands it over to Smith. Smith against Morcell. Smith the shot. He scores! Smith, a big three-pointer, and he lets you know it. And Michigan right now up by 5. He is really, really happy as Mike Smith. Timeout Maryland with 16:20 to go in the game. And Michigan is coming out in droves. What a play by Smith in their first tournament game. He is showing signs he's a superstar. 49-42, Michigan. Not a commercial now, but that's it's pretty good for him, obviously.
This is the 5G that's built for you. This is 5G built right, only from Verizon. We make USAA insurance for members like Martin, an Air Force veteran made of doing what's right, not what's easy. So when a hailstorm hit, USAA reached out before he could even inspect the damage. That's how you do it right. USAA insurance is made just the way Martin's family needs it. With hassle-free claims, he got paid before his neighbor even got started. Because doing right by our members, that's what's right. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Can we even afford this house?
I'm pretty sure we can. Pretty sure. With Rocket Mortgage, you can be certain. Not pretty sure. What's the difference? Let me show you. I'm pretty sure these aren't poisonous. I'm pretty sure you do not run. I'm pretty sure these are parachutes.
Might have the sandwich.
Peter, that hat is May. Do you not like it? I have more Michigan hats at home. But I'm very happy because Michigan is up. Let me put the score in here. Yes, I noticed you're here, Nathan. I literally just said that. You're doing a quiz? Oh, my God. Right now, our commercial will be back for... Oh, yeah, did you notice I'm wearing?
Basketball tournament on the BIG10 network is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you. What doesn't make sense is how Juwan Howard can hit half-court shots and all these shoot-arounds behind his head without looking. I don't get it. But he's done it 3 times this year.
There's the coach of the Michigan Wolverines, Juwan Howard, former Michigan Wolverine. He was on that great Fab Five team that never won a championship, but captured the hearts of all Michigan fans like myself. Brought in for Smith Scott again. Oh, good ball movement by Maryland. Another three-pointer missed again. Great jumping rebound for the Wolverines. Mike Smith to bring it up to center. 25-6 scoring run for Michigan here. Smith will hand it off, fakes the three-pointer. Backed it out again for Livers. Oh, what a great drive to the net. They score! Michigan up by 9. Wagner with the drive, and he puts it in. The number 1 team is showing their stuff. In the first half, they were 50% from the three-point range. Maryland, they haven't hit a three-point shot here in the second half, as Scott will hand it off again. Spinning move. Oh, thrown in front. Floater, rebound, pulled through. Across, and another chance. Rebound, blocked again. Great defense by Michigan. Smith would hand it off, faking a three-pointer. Fakes another shot. Back in front. Pass across. Smith is wide open. Oh, and this hit the rim. I literally don't have that, but okay, whatever. There's a shot from Hamilton and over to Moselle. Back to Scott. Scott and Maryland bench saying shoot, and a misguided pass. It's going to be Michigan ball. And they're going to go to commercial. 14:42 to go in the second. 51-42. Michigan is taking it to the Terrapins.
T-Mobile is upgrading its network at a record pace. We were the first to bring 5G nationwide. And now that Sprint is a part of T-Mobile, we're turning up the speed.
I'm sorry for Maryland, Go Caps. I think they still could probably make the tournament, but beating Michigan would really kind of convince people because they were an 8 seed in this tournament. They weren't really high because Michigan. Well, actually, the winner of the tournament is automatically into March Madness. No matter what happens, though, Michigan will still be in and probably win the number 1 seed or a high seed. The lowest they'll get is 3. But Maryland, they're not so lucky. So, Maryland want to do good in this tournament. They won the first round. We had a bye. They won the first round. And then if they lose this, it's not great for them. But I think you guys can still get into the tournament. It's just what seed you'll get, I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate it. Again, we're only going to be here for this game. So once this game is over, I'm going to end the stream, and I won't be live for any hockey games tonight. But see you guys tomorrow, obviously. Michigan will actually play tomorrow if they win this game, a semifinal. In fact, remind me, I have to look up where how that works. Yeah, I did. That was fun, Nathan. What's the score? I'll put it in. It's on the Big 10 network. I'm pretty sure you won't be able to get it. Here's how things actually ended up happening. Avs fan 29. So Michigan is the number 1 team in the conference. They're one of the best teams in all of basketball. They only have lost 3 games in the regular season, but Maryland came out like crazy in the first half. They were hitting threes. They were doing all these things. They were playing great, and Michigan was not playing that well. But the Wolverines kept on. They kept in it. They kept in it. They kept in it. They didn't. They didn't waver. They didn't do any of those things. They just stayed with the course. They stayed with – I didn't think so. They stayed with the course. They did all of that, and they took the lead for the first time in the game traveling against the Wolverines. Wagner is not happy with that. He's the younger brother of Moritz Wagner. I said Wagner. I can say Wagner. Moritz Wagner, the German big man that played for the Lakers, and I don't remember if he got a ring though. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Here come Maryland off and one. They finally score again. It was Morcell again, who's got the only points for the Terrapins in this second half, and they'll have a chance for a 3-point play. But as I was saying, streaming Knights versus Wild today. Well, the Knights aren't playing the Wild today. The Knights are playing St. Louis, and the Wild are playing Arizona, but I will not be streaming any hockey today. I'll stream 2 games tomorrow, but I won't be streaming any hockey today. This is my only stream of the day. Brought in by Mike Smith. Oh, wait, let me finish what I was saying. So Avs fan 29, there's 14-10 left. So Michigan never took a lead until the end of the second half, the first half. They scored with 5 seconds left, and here's Michigan working on the 3-on-2, brought it out over to Livers, and then Michigan scored to take the lead with 5 seconds left in the first half, and they haven't looked back since. So the team that was the underdog, that wasn't supposed to do good, actually dominated for most of the game, but now the sleeping bear has awoken. Mitchell trying to get through it, and it will be a turnover against Michigan. They have been turning the ball over a lot, not scoring at the past minute and a half, but Maryland has done nothing there. John Howard, the coach of Wolverines, not happy. Not happy. I don't know if it was with the officials or if it was with – I don't think it was with the officials, I'm pretty sure. Right at the right corner and sent over to Worrell. Worrell drops it in at the corner again from the right side of the three-point line. Looking, spinning, shot, banked on a rebound, taken, he missed it. And a shot from the corner for Michigan. And that's just off the rim as well. Missing the three-point. There, Dickinson was there. Back at the right, over to Worrell. Worrell dropped it back. Worrell looks for the ball. Doesn't get it. Now will. Picked off. And Michigan will have it. They're going to have some work in. The Wolverines stepped out of bounds as they were trying to move the ball away. Worrell is now complaining that this should be a penalty, that he got pushed off. But this is the pass to Worrell, gets deflected. Yeah, it's true. It gets deflected off. We have to also remember that the college teams and their team names have been here from since the 1800s, where some hockey names haven't been like the Golden Knights is a hockey name. Oh no, Avalanche. We'll use that. The Avalanche is a name that was created for a sports team in 1996. The Terrapins, I think, was created in 1852. All right. So what they're looking at now, they're looking to see if this should be a reach-in foul against Worrell. Worrell, when he reaches in, his head comes back, and he looks a little hurt. But they're going to try to see who should be whose penalty, if it should be a technical or what. And it was Brooks who brought the ball up. And Brooks picked it off. We went right down the lane and had a drive to the basket, but then they called a foul. I think it was initially against Brooks. Here's the call they're going to make. This should be a penalty against Worrell in Maryland because he clearly reaches in and gets hammed. He doesn't even hit the ball.
Look at the dent on his face. Had to have surgery, missed the game, and then his right shoulder's been bothering him all year. And it popped out against Rutgers. That's why he wears that brace.
Marcel, this kid's gotten injured a lot this season. A right shoulder injury against Rutgers. He had another shoulder injury against Michigan earlier in the year. And it will be, they're going to give penalty against foul against Maryland. And Worcel picked off by Worcel. Worcel at the corner. Worcel turning through. He shoots, he scores. And now Maryland is starting to find their footing again. It is only a 5-point lead. 4-point lead. Moving in is Smith. Smith over to Brooks. He scores! Brooks for a three-pointer. And now it's a 6-point lead for Michigan. 2 of 4 are Michigan from three-point range this second half. Maryland hasn't hit one yet. They're not trying their luck. Driving in, looking for an outlet pass. Backed it up for Marcel. He shoots off the rim, and a rebound taken by Brooks. Here's Eli Brooks from Michigan. Brooks hands it off, and now it's Mike Smith. Smith. Drops it off again. And now Wagner for three. He scores! Wagner, and it's a 10-point lead just like that. You see what happens when you hit your three-pointers. And the few fans that are in the crowd are happy because of that. In fact, I think their parents. 33-11 scoring run for Michigan, which has just reached 13 minutes and 25 from the first half and second half. Three off the rim and off a couple of fingertips. It went off Dickinson's fingertips, so it will be Maryland ball. They show what Marcel did before, and then obviously the Michigan 2 3-pointers really gassed this game. 10:44 to go in the second. Michigan 57, Maryland 47. I said I'm not John Cena, what started what fight? What are you talking about? What started the fight? Well, a terrapin is a turtle. Avs fan 29. I didn't read some of your things, but it kind of makes sense. A turtle, though, in Maryland, like there's turtles everywhere. And also they used to have a logo where it was like this big, like, jacked tortoise with an M, and now it just has the M and like some of the flag stuff. Now, as I said again, well, first of all, Vegas isn't even playing Minnesota today. Vegas is playing St. Louis, and Minnesota is playing Arizona. I'm not streaming any hockey today because of class and then getting home and all that. So I'm not streaming any hockey today. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming. There's also college basketball tomorrow if Michigan wins. I haven't seen anything. Maybe I'm behind. I might be behind. I haven't seen anything. I'll let once we get back to the game, I'll let you know what's happening. But Michigan, if they win, they'll play tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream it tomorrow. I'm not positive I'll stream it tomorrow. I'll tell you, though, if they win tomorrow, I will stream on Sunday. And Sunday, I'm not streaming hockey because, again, it conflicts with me moving back to the campus. So I won't be streaming hockey on today or Sunday, but I'll be streaming hockey tomorrow, and I'll definitely be streaming college basketball on Sunday, but I don't know if I'll be streaming college basketball on Saturday. But I'm going to look at the bracket for you, and I completely forgot about that. No, here we go. Wow. All right, here we go. Here we go. They ejected. This is big. So now they're showing what happened before. So while we were on commercial, what you were talking about on the radio, Juwan Howard was screaming at the Maryland bench. Juwan Howard is the Michigan coach about something. Still not sure. And he got into it with some assistant with an assistant for Maryland, Turgeon, or is that a player, Turgeon? Not sure. Turgeon gets a double technical for Maryland. Juwan Howard is ejected from this game. So Michigan, for the rest of the game, is going to have to rely on their assistant coaches for this game. And yet, Wilson Morwell was also getting involved, but the coach was really heated. But he's got to make sure that won't happen again. The Big Ten tournament, I'm fine, but March Madness, if you get into a game, and I'm not talking about nothing against them, but I'm not talking about your like Vermont State or whatever, technical foul shots for Maryland, and this one will be missed, the first one. But I'm not talking about the Big Ten tournament, and I'm not talking about like against University of Vermont or Alconia State or something, but you're talking about a game deep into April against North Carolina. And the second one is made. North Carolina, Duke, Baylor, Gonzaga. You can't, a game to win the national championship. You can't have these problems happen. So hopefully coach can learn from that, but he's ejected for the rest of the game. Not sure exactly what happened. College basketball, in my opinion, is better than NBA, especially playoff style college basketball. I agree. Here's Smith. Mike Smith will shoot this off the rim. And the rebound taken out by Maryland. They'll try to bring in numbers. They will have them. Throw it out, and now just hold the ball at the corner. They need momentum. There's a shot, and they score. Just like that. And now it's down to a 7-point lead for Michigan. Halfway through this game. Michigan by 7. The pass over to Wagner. Wagner power move! Oh, and he missed the layup. And the rebound taken out by Maryland. They'll bring in numbers. Here's Wiggins to the net, and he scores. And now the deficit is 5, and Michigan has to worry about letting this lead slip away. What a great move for Wagner, but he missed the layup, and on the other end of the court, they score. Here's Wagner. Pushes it in across. Weird floater off the rim, rebounded by Maryland. Oh, this could be scary. Brought out to the middle of the court into the paint. Good ball movement by the Terrapins. Good crossover for him. Then a shot back, a fadeaway from 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Wagner. Oh, that would have been demoralizing to Michigan. Just the way he shot that fadeaway three-pointer off the 1 foot Ray Allen-esque. And here's Smith, the floater shot. Rebound, tipped up high. Smith looks for the ball. He'll get it. Working to try to cross it over at the corner by the Michigan bench. Smith, another move. Smith will cross into the paint. Smith still working. Smith, the pass. Back over for Brooks. He scores! A three-pointer for Brooks. And Michigan up by 8. Okay, well, we only got 8:30 left in the second, though. In the second half. In the second half, there's only 2 halves. There's a 3 on its way, and Maryland still can't hit from beyond the arc in this second half. It should also be noted that their first half, they were incredible. Moved off the backhand floater and score! It's Eli Brooks again. What a move for Michigan. Now they are back up by 10. Hands it off. Brooks. Brooks with it. Sent to the three-point line. Dropped over for Brooks again. Faking the shot. And he'll move it for a big 3. And that is rebounded in and out. Michigan to bring it up. Smith from Brooks. Back to Smith. Smith with the ball. Back to center. At midcourt, Smith. Again, 0 of 11 is Maryland. Three-pointer on its way, and Wagner scores. Time out, Maryland. Michigan by 11. And Maryland only has one more timeout left, and they are starting just as Maryland took the momentum. Michigan snatched it right from them. 65 points for the Wolverines late in the second half.
That's my turtle. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter. No matter how early you're up or how late you're running, when you start your day at Speedway, we've got what you need to have a good morning. We've got it hot. We've got it cold. We've got it sprinkled. We've got it ready. No matter where you're heading or what you're craving, we're here to make your morning a little better. Because when you get off to a better start, you go on to a better day. Jake from State Farm, you here? This must be State Farm. Sure is. It also means it's about to go down. Oh, don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great. I've been doing this for too many years. It means something about to go down. Oh, no. Here it comes. Jake, protect yourself. Have a nice day. I told you. Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates. Who are you talking to? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Old 24 keeping it real with Baby Lillard. You either got hops or you somebody I dunk on. But there is Bolt 24 Restore with 10 grams of collagen and no artificial sweeteners. Restoring that ego, that's on you, fam.
So, what do we do today?
So right now, obviously still commercial waiting for the resumption of this.
I was afraid of moving. The road, and the only new is the reimagined Nissan Road. Get a low $199 per month lease or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on road.
It's in your nature to reach for more. It's in our nature to make it cost less.
Well, I keep forgetting what I was trying to look up. And now I remember the Big Ten bracket. Here we go.
Largest lead for Michigan. Well, Rick, so you're a little closer to the action than us up here. Do you have any idea what happened in that scuffle?
Oh, they're now talking about what happened with the scuffle. You know, the
trash talking on between the Michigan and Maryland players. Howard continued a little closer to the Maryland bench, and I cannot say whether it was a coach or a player from Maryland. Someone said something that absolutely incensed Juwan. If you spend any time around Juwan Howard, you know he's a generally easygoing guy, especially in the world of college coaching. Whatever it was, set him off to the point that he had to be outside.
So not sure what exactly happened, guys, but what they're saying is that there was a lot of trash talking going on, and he said to the guys, use your head, don't do stupid stuff. You know, let's finish them off. And then he went closer to the Maryland bench to hear what was being said, and somebody said something that set him off. We won't know. I don't know if we'll ever know. Maybe at post-game interviews, we'll definitely talk about it. Here's a 3 on its way. They score. Just like that, Maryland will scores their first 3-pointer. And it's Eric Yala. And Dickinson, an offensive penalty. So Maryland gets the ball back. They're with 10. And back at the 3-point line and dropped it off again. Scott there, sent to the corner, shot. They score again. Maryland, another 3-pointer. Now it's a 7-point lead. So no 3-pointers made in the second half for Maryland until they just hit 2 successively right after another. Here's Eli Brooks moving the ball around. Brooks shoots this off the angle. Bad shot from the glass that went off. And Michigan, if their three-pointers get cold, have to figure out a way to find other ways to score. They've done that for most of the year, but there are games when that kind of shuts off. And you can't allow that into critical playoff games. And they're going to call a shooting foul against Michigan. So Maryland will have some free throws coming. It is not over yet. Basket brawl. Go Caps. Once this game's over, I'm done. I'm not streaming for the rest of the day. This game is not going to be – this game's probably going to end at like 1:30. Maybe a little after. If you won't be here till 3, I guess see you tomorrow then for 7 o'clock for Islanders and Devils, because I couldn't. 7-0 scoring run for Maryland. It's a 6-point lead for Michigan. Handed back away from Smith over to Wagner. And back from Brown Jr. Brown to Wagner. Hands it off at the corner. Sidestep move. Three-pointer back to Wagner. Back over to Brooks. Brooks, that backhand play. He scores! Brooks! Eli Brooks. And it's back to a 7-point lead. This is an 8-point lead. 19 assists on 27 made field goals for Michigan. Try the ball movement. Now Maryland is going to, late in this game, we're going to have to try for a lot of three-pointers. But after great outlet passing play, great play by Maryland, they score. But it was a beautiful bounce pass right to feed under the basket and just go on reverse. I play basketball. I learn that all the time. You make the play, you weave, and you go for the ball. That was a great connection there. Here's Brown layup off the glass and in over the outstretched hand. And Brown is yelling about something. He scored anyway. I don't know why he's upset, but he is not happy. Michigan has not been really happy at all with Warcell, the top scorer of Maryland. He's been going after multiple players. Apparently, Brown went through. Brown. Oh, this is what happened. Missed it behind the play. When Brown scored, Warcell just pushed Wagner, and Brown took exception to that, tried to yell at the referee for a call, but nothing was given as they missed it. Another three-pointer is off its mark. And the rebound taken over to Wagner. 4:35 to go. Back for Mike Smith. Yeah. And there's a foul against Maryland there, and Michigan trying to regroup. Like, let's not get things out of hand. Let's finish these guys off. We know how good we can be. It's an 8-point lead for the Wolverines. Handed back over to Wagner at the 3-point line. Wagner sends it back down again, and here's Brown. Brown, the floater, off the rim. And rebounded out by Worrell. Here the Terrapins. Layup missed it completely, but got the rebound back. Scott for 3 off the rim and rattled. And then rebounded back by Eli Brooks. They just told me what I was trying to figure out. Michigan plays the winner of Ohio State and Purdue. If they win, Maryland, same thing. The other game being, I believe, Illinois and Rutgers. Here's Smith a shot. He scores! Mike Smith from deep. And it's an 11-point lead for Michigan, and the Wolverine fans here in Indianapolis, maybe their towels, very happy for their team. And a lot of rapid passing here for Maryland, trying to get the pass across. That won't work. Worrell shoots this one, rebounded out by Brown Jr., and he'll hand it off Brown to Smith. 3 minutes to go in the second. 72-61 in favor of Michigan. Here's Brown. Brown sends it over to Brooks. Brooks to Smith. Smith over. He got fouled, and he'll have 2 free throws coming. Right as the backhand hit the layup, backhand layup hit the rim. And he'll be helped up. They're going to go to commercial with Michigan in control, trying just to put the nail in the coffin. Smith's got 2 free throws coming, 2:49 left in the quarters. Michigan up by 11.
Right now, a zero cost switch. And bring your phone, we'll pay it off. Only at T-Mobile. Get the crew together with the Big Dance Bundle. 20 traditional wings, 20 boneless wings, and fries for $39.99. Look at those bundle-lifting muscles. Buffalo Wild Wings, official chicken wing of the Big Dance. $100,000 student debt.
$225,000 in debt. So far, I've learned to change my life. It was the easiest application process. So I made it so there's no trade-off between my dream and student loans. Student loans don't have to take over for the rest of your life. Thank you for allowing me to get my money right.
At Encova Insurance, we're committed to leaving a lasting impression in all communities we serve. We support local causes that mirror the values and interests of our associates, agents, and policyholders. We partner with organizations that are dedicated to improving lives. We are committed to building something greater than ourselves. Encircling our communities with strength and support, we are Encova Insurance.
The sleep app helps me establish a bedtime routine by silencing my phone and setting the mood. When I fall asleep, it checks my heart rate and measures my blood oxygen. So I can track how I've been sleeping.
Stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5-Hour Energy, you have instantly win cash prizes for complete energy. 5-Hour Energy, the official sponsor of Getting Stuff Done. Now with Taco Bell's app, you can build your own $5 craving spots. Because you know when you crave a Taco Bell, so eat like you. Build your own $5 craving spots today, only online or with the Taco Bell app.
The Big Ten Men's Basketball Tournament on the Big Ten Network is presented by SoFi. Get your money right. And brought to you by Encova Insurance. Highlights from when Derek Wolf had the 12 assists against Indiana back in 2016. And that has been better tonight by Mike Smith with the 14 assists.
14 assists, a Big Ten tournament record for Mike Smith, and that's big time. We've always seen the past 5, 6, 7 years, Michigan has always just turned on this, no matter what seed they are, just this crazy amount of great postseason play in the Big Ten tournament, and Smith makes the first free throw. We'll make the second right through. Didn't even hit the rim. Both went right through the net. 74-61 in favor of Michigan. Maryland, with 2:45 left in the game, are going to have to get some quick buckets. We're all with it. And an offensive foul, a push-off against Maryland. They went and hit the three anyway, but since it is an offensive push-off, won't matter. Maryland tries to trap. There's they'll do the throw-in. And there's Smith. They'll throw it over to Brown Jr. Back to Eli Brooks. And this is all about managing the clock here. There is the shot clock you have to worry about, but still. There's Smith. Smith. Dickinson. Fake the throw-in. Dickinson back to Smith. Smith. The three-point line. He's going to have to shoot soon. Smith crosses through off the free throw line. Shoots and scores! And it is now 76-61. Michigan. I wonder if they could even hit 80 points before this game is over. In college basketball where you don't score to the level of where NBA teams do because the talent isn't there, number one. As this three is hit by Maryland. And also the fact that there's two 20-minute halves, not 4 12-minute quarters. They continue the trap. And a great pass over to Brown. Brown with the ball. He'll handle it back, and he's fouled. Reach and foul. Maryland has 6 fouls. I think one more foul, and also tomorrow's the Michigan game, if they win, will be at 1 p.m. Eastern. Smith over a shot, he scores! Right for 3 again. It's Brooks. 1 minute to go in the game. This has been a great coronation for Michigan to come back and find a way. There is all of that scuffling with the coach being thrown out of the game that will have to be talked about. But here they go, moving on a 4-on-1, and it won't matter. They're going to have to shoot at some point, but they're dribbling it down. The fans are on their feet. So is the Michigan bench. There is a 16-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Smith. Shooting this one and a rebound taken back by Maryland. Now with 16 seconds to go in the game. Brought out for the power layup, and this will score and be the last game goal, the last point of the tournament for Maryland. As with the other hand, while he dribbles the center, he's saying, get up to all the fans, as it's Mike Smith with his phenomenal performance. He's going to dribble it, and he's going to throw the ball into the seats. And Michigan wins 79-66. A 13-point victory, and Marcel is still anxious and yelling of a game where Maryland thought that they had in the bag early on. And the top seed showed why they're the top seed. The Wolverines win 79-66, and they will play tomorrow at 1 Eastern against either Purdue or the Ohio State Buckeyes. They'll find that out. That game actually tips off in about 30 minutes. But Michigan wins. And they advance to the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament. All right. See you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll do the Michigan game, depending on a lot of stuff, but I will definitely have the other two games, the Devils Islanders tomorrow at 7 Eastern, and at 10 Eastern, the Canucks and Edmonton. Goodbye, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody. See you tomorrow. Happy hockey, everybody. And basketball.